Extreme Rules is June
WWE
4th, 2017. Royal Farms Arena, Baltimore. It's in Baltimore.
So Baltimore should be a good crowd.
Yeah.
I would think.
Maybe.
All right, good.
Baltimore is northeast.
Yeah, it's northeast. There's only 6 matches on this fucking card.
The Hardy Boys is on
Yeah,
the
there's
poster,
only 6 matches on the card.
Yeah.
Wait, they don't got Goldust and... They're going to have Goldust and R-Truth on this, right?
They're not having them on the... They're not even saying it's going to be on the pre-show.
No, that's a good thing.
I guarantee that match goes on this. I guarantee, because they're going to be like, oh, we got 6 matches, and we don't have enough time. We need to fucking add something else in. Guarantee.
I don't think I hope they don't add... If it might be like a surprise, like a brawl, or they're gonna further the storyline at Extreme Rules.
Right.
But I hope they don't have a match. I want them to keep going.
None of these matches are like really long matches. Cruiserweight Championship can go 15 minutes. The tag team match
really
can go 15
long
minutes.
pay-per-view though?
Yeah, but remember the Cruiserweight Championship though is a submission match now. It's a submission match. That's going to go 30 minutes.
I sure hope not. I don't want to see it that long.
That Fatal 5-Way going to go long, too.
It's going to go 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, that'll go 45 minutes to an hour. But then you got 5 other matches. I mean, they all got to go like 20 minutes for it to be a regular pay-per-view.
Plus, they're going to do some backstage segments furthering along the Enzo storyline and furthering along the Kurt Angle storyline.
All right, well, I missed the end of Raw. So can you guys just tell me real quick what happened with Kurt Angle before we do all of that?
Nothing happened with Kurt Angle. Nothing happened. He did after he read him the text. That was it.
Yep. That's it.
All right, that's okay. All right, well, you guys want to go...
The end of Raw saw Rollins go for one of that freaking flying knees thing, and Reigns speared him, and fucking Reigns pinned him in the middle of the ring. That was the end of Raw.
God.
That's what I fucking said.
That's why I didn't mention it.
We'll get into that, but let's start with I guess the bottom matches of the. Do we even have a pre-match? It doesn't even say.
Yeah, no, it doesn't even say if there's a pre-match on it.
That Rich Swann and Sasha Banks versus Norm Bell and Alicia Fox not a pre-match.
Oh, I don't know. That'll probably be the pre-match.
So then that means we only got 5 matches on the card.
Why the fuck is Sasha Banks with 205 Live though?
I don't.
It's
just for this shit. It's just for this shit. It's just to try to get more fucking people to watch this nonsense. It's really what it comes down to.
That's bullshit.
I don't know.
I know she should be going for the title.
I'm not. She's just anymore. She's too much Eddie Guerrero for me. You guys know that already.
Yeah, we know.
So, and my favorite is Eddie Guerrero.
Why don't we start with that match?
I was a little girl, and I used to watch Eddie Guerrero. And you know what? Now that Eddie's dead, I will take his legacy, and I will continue it. But Chavo, I bet Eddie's more me than Chavo.
You know you're gonna have to run it. You know you're gonna have to run into her, right?
Who, Sasha?
Yep.
Yeah, you want to run into Sasha one day.
Oh, I would love to. I didn't say anything she was hot. I just said I didn't think. She would kick my ass. Yeah, she probably would. But you know what? If she tries to come at me, I'm gonna look for what's her face? I'm gonna look for Alexa. What?
Do me a favor. Message me the link to the show.
Oh, okay. I have the link to the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not on Facebook.
Oh yeah, he's not on Facebook right now. That's why.
Oh God, that's right. You see, this shit. This is the problem, man. Shit like this. You're not even on Facebook, and you told Tom Zuckerberg off, and now because of that, now you're not connected to the show. He's initially punishing you. Hold on, I'm getting it though. Don't worry, Mac. I'm coming to save the day.
I love how you keep calling him Tom Zuckerberg, by the way.
What's his name? Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. I'm just going to send it to the Dustin and Mac group chat because that's the first one that popped up on my show.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can share it. I share it with you guys now. All right, guys. We got 5 matches. 6 matches if you count this mixed tag team bullshit. But Rich Swann, and Sasha Banks versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. Bro, I didn't even know that this was a match. Like, all these people were feuding. I didn't even know.
Right.
I'm being serious. Like, I knew that she was fucking Noam Dar, on screen. And honestly, I kind of like Noam Dar. I like it. He want to fuck Alicia Fox. I like that.
Yeah, I like Noam Dar too. And he fought WCPW homies.
Yeah, I like him. I think Alicia Fox is hot. I just think that she's like
she's thick as shit too.
For TV anymore. Like I feel like she's always had some sort of potential, but they make her crazy, then they make her normal, then they make her crazy, then they make her normal, then she's crazy. Is she bipolar? What is
no,
she
she's just a normal woman.
She's a normal woman, but like then they're like, oh, well, she can fuck Wade Barrett, and then she was like, Wade, I miss you, and I was like, are you serious? Like this broad?
But she's
like,
really a little crazy though. She's just
I
acting
know.
like herself, taking up to 10.
Right.
I know. So I don't know if I like her or not because of that. I don't know how I feel. Wade Barrett probably
got you all in your feelings.
Yeah, his nose probably in her butt. She's like, ooh, Wade, your nose. I just don't.
The fuck? Holy shit.
All right, let's be serious. Ooh, Wade.
All right, so now that none of us care about this match, who do you think is going to win?
Miss Swan and
I think Wade
they ain't
Barrett
gonna have
comes
Sasha
in.
do that.
Wade Barrett interferes
lose.
in this match. He comes in out of nowhere from the
And he
crowd
sticks his nose.
and he fucking face plants Alicia Fox onto the ground and then throws Noam Dar on top of her. And he's like, but wait, Wade, we are on the same team. And then Wade's like, oh, yeah, you're fucking her now. God bless you, and walks away. I got a bit of bad news for you, Noam Dar.
I think if there is going to be interference, it's going to be with Cedric Alexander.
Oh, God, he's still on the roster, too? I haven't heard that
He
guy's
just came
name
back
forever.
from injury.
Oh,
he just came back from injury.
But
And
he's
he was
got
sticking it to-
potential, man. He's got the potential. He does. But, like, this is like TNA. Like, this 205 Live shit. It's like TNA. That's what it reminds me of. It's like you may as well just put that up against TNA, and then everybody could just circle around in a circle and all point fingers and laugh at both promotions. That's kind of what it is to me.
Right. No, it's definitely...
That's all right. The verb is exactly at the right point of the show. Like, that's exactly how I feel when I think about this too. It's like... I feel like I'd rather watch Two Paws and Tyson than watch fucking 205 Live. Honestly.
Two Paws and Tyson versus
Tyson.
They need to get involved in this. Make it a triple threat fucking
that would be a
match.
great... And you guys know who Teddy Hart is, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, his gimmick is he gets cats to wrestle each other and shit. So this could be all one big thing. You know
Teddy Hart?
You have Two Paws and Tyson versus Teddy and fucking Teddy's cat. And,
hold on, wait. Who's Teddy Hart? I'm lost.
You don't know Teddy Hart?
Your names. You got Tom Zuckerberg and...
No, Teddy Hart's a real person. No, Teddy Hart's a real person. He's a Hart. Yeah, he's Bret Hart's nephew. He was actually signed to WWE in the Attitude Era at the age of like 18 years old. But Teddy Hart is a fucking disaster, and he sells pot.
And then he was signed again, and they tagged him up with Davey Boy's son.
Right.
And they were supposed to be the Hart Foundation 2.0.
Yeah, you guys remember like back then. But Teddy Hart is a fucking disaster, and actually Teddy Hart, definitely someone you should check out some of his interviews. Just he's got this thing where he always does do some crazy outlandish stuff. Like for instance, he had the ring that was supposed to the turnbuckles were supposed to elevate like 10 feet in the air, and then people could jump higher. And then he had the thing where he trained his big thing is he trained the cats. Trains the cats to wrestle each other. Right?
But WWE did that though, like how they got the corner is like it's thick now, like it ain't a regular post. Like what if that shit just rise up one time when that party on
Teddy Hart tried to do that.
Yo, that should be lit.
I'm telling you, something like that will come in the future, but it won't be because of Teddy Hart. He's about to do 7 years in prison, actually.
Really?
Yeah, there's I'll get the story. We'll talk about this next week. Teddy Hart, Mac, Go do some research on Teddy Hart. I'm telling you, you're gonna be very like he's a very interesting person. Like just the shit that he's been involved with. I mean, he's involved with like prostitution rings and fucking had a rape charge against him at one time, but then it got dropped. And the guy's just always mixed up in something crazy. He's just one of them type people. So he's definitely like his interviews. You'll be very. You hear a Teddy Hart interview, and all I can say is you'll want to listen to that. You'll want to listen to the next one because he's just so outlandish with his craziness. I don't even know how else to really explain him as to someone who doesn't know who he is. Just look him up, Google him after the show, and
I got you. I'll put it in my notes so we can talk about that.
Just look up Teddy Hart. Like I said, he's Brett's nephew. He's cousins with Natalia, and Davey and the rest of them. You know,
and Tyson Kidd at 2 paws.
And Tyson Kidd, who's not really part of the family, but he wants to be. I guess he is now.
Part of the family, man.
Yeah, he is now. He's married. He married. I forgot. He did marry. That's right. He's like, damn it, this is what I had to do to be a. No wait.
Damn it, this is what I had to do to be a Hart. I had to marry this bitch.
That's funny. That sounds like your brain voice, if I remember.
Yeah, I know.
Correctly.
It's the same voice.
I'm actually brain.
Well, you heard that?
Of course I did. I listened to the whole thing. It was fucking hysterical.
I was like, this is the brain of Casper. I'm shrinking.
All right, so next match is going to be the.
Wait, did we pick a winner?
I picked Rich Swann and Sasha Banks.
Yeah, that's. I think because Sasha's.
I think Sasha Banks is the biggest star out of all of them, so she's got to be like on the winning team, right? Unless Vince is like,
that's the only certified Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Isn't she related to a dog or something? What the fuck was that dog name? Like Vince was Snoop Dogg. Who the fuck is that?
From the Peanuts.
Yeah, right. Snoopy.
Charlie Brown
Vince,
dog.
the Hall of Famer. He was at the Hall of Fame.
I gotta work on my Vince.
Yeah.
Oh, the rapper. I like Snoop.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta work on my Vince.
Next is Neville.
Until I work on it.
Neville and
Austin Aries.
Man, fuck that. I want Neville to keep that belt, man.
Yeah,
but I think
me too.
I think Austin Aries might win because of that fucking submission hold he got. Like
that last
that's
that's fucking demon-like, bro.
Yeah.
Faces don't usually lose in the submission matches.
Right.
You know? Because that's like where you get the most heat on the heel and finally take him to the task, you know? You do a submission match. Faces don't usually give up as much as heels do, which makes me think that Neville loses this one.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it retains. I'm hoping he retains because I am hoping that he actually becomes the one that they reveal to be the guy that's beating the shit out of Enzo. So maybe they can breathe some shit life into. Yeah, because Jericho's been talking about moving Enzo to 205 Live so there can actually be a face to feud with Neville that people will give a shit about.
I mean, it makes sense, but people are starting to give a shit less about your boy. To be honest, it seems like.
And that's because they're fucking. He can't do shit out of the tag team, so you put him on the 205 and let him just be a mouthpiece, and he'll be fine.
Well, I guess it can't hurt if you're gonna put Sasha in there. Why not put fucking, what's his face? But Vince has this fucking wet dream about watching Neville get his ass kicked. That's why Neville's always getting his ass kicked because Vince loves that shit. So the writers are like, oh, we gotta fuck up Enzo a little more because Vince loves that shit.
Exactly.
He's got this thing. I love watching that little shit Enzo get fucked up. Where's Rusev? It's on the other show now, Vince. God damn it. Well, who can we get to? What about that new tag team? The Ascension. Like, nah, that's not them, Vince. Well, I'm like, Vince, they're, what the hell are their names? I can't even think what their names are now.
The Revival?
Like, Vince, it's the Revival. The Revival. Sounds strong. Yeah. Yeah, I can see. Vince probably likes the Revival.
Probably.
No flinch.
But did you...
Just...
Kofi Kingston actually had the best shirt about that. He said Karma broke Dawson's jaw.
Karma?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're talking about like awesome
because
Kong?
No, I'm talking about like because he supposedly broke his fucking ankle, so his jaw got broken. So Karma came back and bit him in the ass.
That makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense. Well, they're not going to be. They'll be infused in this tag team thing eventually, I would think. But in the meantime, we got the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yes.
Tyson Kidd is watching this match very, very closely. He ain't cheering for Cesaro and Sheamus, I'll tell you that.
He's got his KY ready watching the match, all sorts of fucking geeking out.
Poor Two Paws. It's not going to be looking good for Two Paws after this match. That's all I know.
Exactly.
I think, I don't know. You can see, I don't think they're going to have the Hardy Boys lose, especially if they got them on the poster.
I don't think they're not yet. They're not ready.
I think fuck them up one time for them to break Matt Hardy. Right. I think it's going to be Sheamus and Cesaro to break them. Maybe.
I think that'd be the only way to justify them losing in this cage match is to actually break Matt Hardy so we can get the broken gimmick. But we have no idea where the fuck that's going in the court. Yeah, there's still talk about it because the reason why TNA released that nonsense that WWE wasn't interested is because the WWE knows that TNA doesn't have a leg to stand on in this, so they don't have to talk to TNA about it. They're talking to the Hardys about it because Matt Hardy actually owns the rights.
Well, we'll see how it goes, but unless Matt's getting that broken gimmick, I say the Hardy Boys hold on to that title.
Yeah, probably.
You know? So, okay. So next we got Alexa Bliss, who we've already put over on this show how much we liked her. It's going to be her versus Bayley.
Alexa Bliss is taking that.
I think Alexa Bliss is definitely taking it. I'd like to see both the girls on the pole, to be honest with you.
I think you're right. Alexis Bliss might
Bayley
win
got
this.
a nice ass.
Listen, Bayley, the only way Bayley, they're making it look like Bayley's going to win because fucking Bayley keeps getting fucked up by that kendo stick. Now, what I'd like to see is Bayley just never win. Like Alexa Bliss just destroys her, and then they can give Bayley to win it at like a SummerSlam or something. What's the next pay-per-view after this? Is it SummerSlam?
No, it's Your Balls on Fire.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a great pay-per-view to let fucking Alexa Bliss fucking lose at. We can have Bayley win the Balls on Fire. Tyson Kidd will be in the fucking audience because the pay-per-view's name is Balls and Fire in the same word. He'll show back up. And, you know,
what the fuck
Vince
was they
probably like,
about?
I don't know, man.
Like, we need a new
theme
for a pay-per-view. What about Balls on Fire?
Let's take an old Jerry Lee Lewis fucking song and turn it into a pay-per-view. Well, bullshit.
Goodness gracious, great. I know the song, but I ain't know the name of the person.
Yeah, I'm a huge Sun Records fan, man, and that dude was more punk rock than fucking most people. So.
You know who's punk rock now? Tyson Kidd.
Who? Tyson Kidd is officially over on this show now.
I know he's kind of like this week's seems to be like this week's like one we're gonna pick
JoJo.
Yeah, it's like this
Disco
week's
Inferno.
JoJo will be Tyson Kidd. Oh, I did put the Disco Inferno song in the tournament just because I felt like there's a slot.
That's amazing.
Shout out to everybody that's listening. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Choice, let me know if you're listening.
Word.
All right, you get back to the show.
You better be listening.
All right, cool.
It's the best show on Blog Talk. Listen to the Barbarians, that is. You know. All right, I'm gonna go. I don't know, man. I feel like Bayley's gonna win this one.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, because they keep fucking her up. They beat her in her own hometown.
You think she's gonna snap? You think she's gonna snap? She's gonna grab the thing and start hitting herself in the head and just start fucking going.
That would be great. If she fucking bladed and then she just had blood everywhere. I would love that. I would be because right now Bayley's stealing me, man. She really does remind me of a 12-year-old girl. Like it was all good on NXT because like it was like kind of like we all know that this girl can actually wrestle, but on Raw it's just like man, like And maybe it's Byron Saxton fucking calling it or something. I don't know what it is. But
he's not calling that anymore. He's on SmackDown.
You know what I'm talking about. Fucking
yeah.
He already fucking put the stain on it for her, though. Because he'd be like,
I get
wacky, inflatable tube man. It was just like, oh, man, I'm starting to not like this girl because of him. And, like, Michael Cole is no better, you know? It's Bailey, buddy. And I'm just like, oh.
Yep.
Like, it's taking it out for me. It's making me, like, want to root against her.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Bailey isn't a character for us. She's a character for the 12-year-old
That
girl.
doesn't matter.
She's supposed to be the John Cena. She's supposed to be the John Cena of fucking shit.
Definitely real Bailey. There's no doubt about it. I would. She could get it. She could get it for sure. But the thing is, it's on NXT. I want to give it to her more than what I want to give it to her on Raw. It's just how I feel about it. I feel like when she comes out on Raw, she's 12, like Charlotte said, and everybody said, like now it's like a bigger stage, so a smaller girl. You know, I tell you one thing, Tyson Kidd don't like her. Tyson Kidd, and she was a small boy, maybe, but a small girl. Nah, maybe not a small boy. That was fucked up. He only likes Cesaro. That was fucked up.
Yeah, he likes grown.
Don't ever say anything
men.
about boys. Don't ever say anything about little boys. We're talking about more of the muscular Bruno Sammartino types. You know, Cesaro falls into that category.
The Pat Patterson type.
The Pat Patterson type, yeah. All right, so you guys are going with Bliss. I'm going with Bailey.
I'm going with Bliss.
Yeah. So wait, what did we pick? We all picked the Hardy Boys for that, and then we all picked. Now, where were we at with Neville and Aries? I was going to go with. I'm going for Neville. With Austin.
I want Neville. I want Neville to win. I really do. I think that's going to be what's best. But you know, and I'd also like to. But I would also like to see Aries get the fuck off at 205 Live and get put on Raw or get put on SmackDown and actually get into some real feuds, because I think he's wasted on 205 Live.
Before he gets this title for a little bit, because they're going to try to elevate that title. Yeah. Oh, God. Guess what? Casper just sent me a fucking message saying, verse 2 on the wave is what I want you to use. Too big to send it. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my God.
No. Mac.
No, hold on. Not the greatest time ever.
Let's finish.
All right, let's finish this. And as soon as we're done with this, we have a question for you, Mac.
We have a question.
Proposition.
We might need Mac to save us. All right.
We
number 2 is Dean Ambrose. Fucking put me to sleep, Ambrose, calling people buttheads on Raw and shit. Versus The Miz, which I really wish Maurice would kick him in the nuts and just that be that. You know what I mean? Now, here's the thing. If Ambrose is disqualified, he loses the title. I see Miz getting disqualified in this. Like,
but I don't know how he's getting disqualified.
Drifter is gonna get him disqualified. He's gonna help him out.
Yep.
Who?
Yep.
The Drifter.
Oh my God! Tell me why the Drifter's starting to get.
I like the Drifter, man.
I was gonna say, tell me why the Drifter's starting to get over with me. For this a year ago on the Ground Zero show, I was making fun of the Drifter nonstop. We had the Drifter's theme song as our ending for the show for like 5 months straight because of how much I would make fun of the Drifter. But for some reason now that he's on Raw, so he's like the opposite of Bailey. Now that the Drifter's on Raw, I'm starting to like the Drifter.
Wait until
I'm starting to dislike Bailey. So I'm actually starting to like Bailey less and the Drifter more.
Wait until you start hitting people with guitars and shit.
Yep.
We need that.
With that guitar.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. I'm starting to like him. It took him coming to Raw for me to like him. But I'm starting to like him. Ugh, sorry for yawning.
Y'all been talking about Dean Ambrose.
I told you, man. Just automatically, it's a fucking snooze fest. You know.
But the Miz is taking this though.
I hope so.
I hope the Miz takes it. I do.
I think the Miz is going to lose by disqualification. That's what I think. I think the whole thing's focused on Ambrose not getting disqualified. I think the Miz is going to end up losing by disqualification.
The Miz gonna get that the Intercontinental Championship, and Dean Ambrose gonna start feuding with the Drifter.
Oh God.
All right, so Mac and I think the Miz are going to take it, and you think that Ambrose is going to take it.
I just think
but
for the story,
at the end of the day, we all
to...
think that the thing is bullshit. The match is bullshit, and the stipulation is fucking dumb.
Yeah, I mean it's an Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Let's have if you
but
lose,
that
you
is
get
some very
disqualified.
mid shit though. That's some very mid shit to do though.
Right. Yeah.
Think about it. At Extreme Rules, the Miz want to have a match. That's some mid shit to do. Like, so you know you gotta respect it in that in that aspect of it. But you know, it's
I
bullshit.
just think that when it comes down to it, the Miz will lose by disqualification. I don't know why. I'm calling it. I could be wrong, guys. We can do this review next week. And
we'll do it next week.
You know, we'll do a review next week for sure. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure that out. But to end it off.
But listen, it don't say if Miz is disqualified. It specifically say singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Right. If Ambrose is disqualified, he would lose the title. It don't say nothing about Miz disqualified. He wins the title.
Right. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Thing. Yeah. Well, that's what Nick is trying to say is because everything is so focused on Ambrose getting disqualified that he thinks that the Miz will actually get disqualified. He thinks they're trying to do some stupid bait and switch. At the end of the day, we all feel that this match is not going to end in a decent way. There's going to be no pinfall. There's going to be a disqualification. Whether it's Samson coming out and hitting the Miz or hitting Ambrose, that's how the match is going to end. This match is going to revolve more around Samson, and maybe he winds up hitting Ambrose and the Miz gets disqualified.
That's what I want to see. I just want to see Ambrose.
And if that happens, then I see this going to a three-way dance at Great Balls of Fire.
And then that's where you see Elias Sampson, your new Intercontinental Champion.
That would be fucking cool. Honestly,
I see that coming. Coming quick. Yep.
Right.
All right, guys. We got the 5-man match for the main event.
Right.
We got Roman Reigns. We got Seth Rollins. We got Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, and Samoa Joe. Is there a possibility that we get a Samoa
You know who
Joe
I'm going for.
Versus Brock It's got to be Roman. I mean...
No, what?
No, it's not Roman.
Roman's going to be the one going against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
My heart is going with Bray Wyatt.
Of course, your heart's going with Bray Wyatt.
But I think, logically, Finn Balor's going to win.
Okay. Well, there's been some rumors kicking around.
Roman Reigns is your end game for SummerSlam with Brock.
Yeah.
All right?
They changed that up. Roman Reigns is actually the end game at WrestleMania versus Brock Lesnar. It's going to be the two guys that took out that beat the Undertaker to face at Mania. Braun Strowman is going to SummerSlam versus Brock Lesnar.
Braun Strowman's not going to be there at SummerSlam. He's injured for the next 5 months or whatever it is.
He's supposed to come back, and he's supposed to be back by SummerSlam.
Longer than. I thought he was injured for like 5 months. Like,
that's the work. That's the work.
Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking because when they reported the injury, it was like 5-6 weeks or some shit like that. But you know, storyline, they said 5-6 months. I guess. I hope they do it as a surprise and not announce the shit. Like, I just want to hear. I just want to hear that. Like,
he'll come back as a face.
That pop is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it will be.
Right.
All right, so then who you picking then? If it's not going to be Roman, who do you pick?
Well,
I just told you.
Well,
you pick Finn.
I'm
picking Finn.
Now, the only way I see Finn taking it and being convincing is if they reunite him with the club. The rumor right now is it's going to be Samoa Joe.
I'd like to see that.
Because it's only going to be like a one and done. And this way you can have Rollins interfere, and they can still do the Samoa Joe Rollins going into SummerSlam.
All right, whatever. I can see that.
That's what the rumor is. That's not what I want to see. I don't want to see a couple week feud with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. I want that to have some time. I want there to be some physicality. I want this to go over for like 3 or 4. Like, to me, it should be Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
That ain't happening.
In a shoot.
That definitely ain't
But that's just me. Because that would be pure violence and fucking gorgeous.
I'm telling you, the whole thing's got me yawning like Dean Ambrose and Tyson the Kid. I don't even know where to go with it.
Where?
I'm going to go with Finn Balor. I'll just go with Finn Balor. I don't know. I was thinking Roman, but Finn Balor, yeah, they're gonna rate Finn. So
yeah, I'm gonna go with the prediction, and I'm actually gonna go with Joe.
All right, Mac, who you picking?
It makes the most amount of sense down the line.
It makes sense to me. Who you picking?
For the third time.
Third time he's picking Finn.
He's picking Bray Wyatt.
No, my heart.
No,
you know, I want Bray Wyatt to win, but I know Finn, like, you know, going by the storyline and shit like that, I figure Finn gonna win.
You think Pat Patterson got Finn Balor by the fucking pants, and he's like, get over here.
What the fuck? The wheels have officially come the fuck off.
Oh, God.
Nobody has limits, huh, with Nikki Scars.